Yo, what the fuck? What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Let's get it. Man, I had to get something to eat. I was gonna go live right after the fights, but I said bump that. I'm the truth. I do what I want to do. Smash the like button. What's up? New media. New media. Let's get it. Smash the like button. I don't know how you can sit there and believe this guy is a good fighter. You being a fight analyst and all the guy wouldn't be able to handle an aging Pacquiao. Hey, I'm blocking you, bro. You've been like, I don't even know why you come for me. Block him, bro. This dude would not leave me alone. Listen, y'all gonna learn today. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't know you. I don't want to talk to you. Bro, you got these weird ass takes. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. These dudes be like, bro, I know I'm a personality, but I'm also a human. He motherfucker, he's leaving comment after comment, and they're all weird ass takes. Bro, get this old media infiltrators out of my stream, bro. Listen, this ain't what you used to. He a rat. See, I try to tell you, The Departed. I smell a nine. Seething fucking rat. Bro, he's a rat. I'm telling you. Sick of these rats. Listen, I know I'm the stream king, but why y'all care? Like, why does old media care about my channel so much? You see what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, the world don't revolve around Ego, your boy Ego. I'm giving you my thoughts. If you don't come for my thoughts, then get the fuck on. Bro, it's that simple. I'm not going to change being me to suit you. You know? Bro, it's just a stand. He keep hitting me up on my Danny post-fight videos, other videos. Just keep seeking me out. Bro, men shouldn't seek other men's attention this much. Bro, chill. Leave me alone. Yeah, it's a rat. Oh, my God. They hate y'all donate. Y'all know it. Daniel Mason, $5 super chat. He said, new media boss, that's something they got to deal with. You need Matumbo finger for these blocks. Facts. Bro, listen, I don't know what to tell y'all. If y'all not coming here to Boxing Ego, you see how it says ego in the shit. If you are not coming to Boxing Ego to get a dose and a taste of ego and hear some of my thoughts, I don't know why you're here. This is my opinion. You don't have to get mad. If you disagree, you disagree. That's what's up. I'm telling you what I feel. You don't have to go to see that they be writing persuasive essays trying to change how I feel. I've watched boxing majority of my life. I could process it. I'm up for suggestions and good outtakes, but y'all be saying stupid shit. This man, okay. So let's break this down. Basically, he's saying Danny Garcia is a bad fighter. See, it's sad that I have to even argue this. He was trying to tell me in 1,000 comments how bad Danny Garcia is, that he can't beat aging Pacquiao and Errol Spence and all this shit. That remains to be seen. Bro, Pacquiao, I don't know who the fuck y'all think he is. This motherfucker moved from ramen weight, noodle weight to 150. He's not invincible. Pacquiao struggles with counterpunchers. If you actually know what the fuck you're talking about, Keith Thurman hurt Pacquiao. It was in the back half of the fight. Bro, Bradley hurt Pacquiao. Yes, Tim Bradley. In the third fight, Pacquiao even said something like, "You hurt me" or some shit. So if you don't think Danny Garcia, a nefarious counterpuncher, can hurt Pacquiao, who's 41, 42 years old, then I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, make the fucking fight. Styles make fights. Again, if you guys don't come for my opinion, I don't really know why you even here for my post-fight, especially post-fights, where I give you my thoughts on what I seen in competition. Thurman outlanded Pacquiao. See, there are some people that know boxing. And look, they have green and blue behind their name, Ego's Army. You see how that works? Man, they need to just believe in us. Ego's Army, we got this. New media, we got this. You see the green and blue, and they leaving great commentary. But anyway, my thoughts. I'm really starting to get to the point where I'm going to go see a therapist, I think. Because I don't have the same emotions that these men have in boxing. Like, maybe I was born emotionless. I really don't know. Maybe I'm a robot. You know, I'm AJ Jr. I don't know. But these dudes in boxing deal with far too many emotions for me. It's like, y'all should wear mood rings and shit. You know, it's like time of the month. And I don't do all that. I judge boxing based on what I see. I'm entertained by it. I love the competition. It's the best sport in the world. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate the sweet science, and you know, I don't even know what people be breaking down and shit. That's the one. Listen, I make money on the internet. That is the one thing that I wish I could remove from the internet. It gives everybody a voice. Some of y'all motherfuckers need to be Ariel and the Little Mermaid. You don't need a voice, bro. You need to holler at Ursula. Get that voice removed. Take that voice box out your larynx. You know what I'm saying? Because the internet is just, there's no accountability. YouTube is a great platform. I made a name on YouTube. Full-time income on YouTube. Great. But the downside is YouTube. So anybody could get on here and think they on the level and, you know, start making videos. And that's why some of the PR people be weird about who they credential if they don't know your work. You know what I'm saying? If you're not really a factor. Because just anyone can do this. No experience needed. Anyone can start a YouTube account. Y'all all got YouTube accounts, you know, just by commenting right now. And that's the thing. It's like me, new media, what we doing, we've been years ahead of the curve. We 4 to 10 steps ahead of all this shit. That's why when I say what I said about DAZN, Eddie Hearn, and things that I seen coming, I said it way before it's time. Let's get to this money. Afro Rican G, $5. Red Cabbage. Red Cabbage was gun shy tonight. Every time he would open up, he would get tagged. Pacquiao is going to be in there to get hit versus Danny. Finally, motherfuckers who actually talk boxing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really here for all the gimmicks, and I'm here to talk boxing, people. This is my job. We have fun with it. We tell jokes. But if you think shit's sweet with Danny Garcia, then they just got to make the fight. I don't think Errol Spence, Danny, is an easy fight for either guy. I love Errol Spence. I love Danny Garcia. I love Pacquiao. I just love boxing. It's not an easy fight for Pacquiao. Bro, Pacquiao, he had issue with Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman fought the wrong fight in the first half. He motherfucker trying to go toe-to-toe and was leaking. Pacquiao had him leaking. Danny Garcia, bro, let me get into my post-fight, man. Fuck all this noise. Smash the like button. The real is back. Again, I don't know about all these emotions that these beta males have in boxing, but I'm here to tell you, if you don't come here for that, I don't know what to tell you. Leave. There's the door. There's the door. Shout out to my man Rob. Appreciate you. My thing is this. I don't know if I'm the only person in boxing, that actually analyzes Danny Garcia's fights. I really feel like I'm like Tom Hanks in Castaway. When Danny Garcia fights, I feel like I hear some of the craziest comments and commentary. That's why I don't listen to a lot of people videos anymore. I just do my own thing. I don't read a lot of comments because it's just too much going on. I really feel like Danny Garcia is perhaps one of the most misunderstood boxers right now. like what he's done resume wise, and I don't do the fanboy or whatever man fan shit. I'm telling you what it is. People have all types of commentary. I'm seeing all types of comments saying Danny looked horrible, and bro, I don't know what standard you're looking at, what set of lenses you're looking at. I don't think Danny Garcia looked horrible here, and you know, we live in a microwave society. Motherfuckers, they always go for the low hanging fruit. They look at like, oh, he didn't stop this guy, and it's not a big name, or it's a guy previously in the previous division that's been stopped before and been beaten. So Danny should have looked better, bro. Get the fuck out of boxing, please. Just leave. All these people that have these, just leave. You'll make boxing a better place. Just leave. Leave. Do everybody a favor. Leave. Because you fully don't grasp boxing. Because triangle theories and all that bullshit don't work. First of all, Redkach is coming off of a career best performance at this weight, 147. His best win was Devin Alexander, right? Stopping him. That's one thing. Two, when I seen him next to Danny Garcia, both at the weigh-in and during the fight, he didn't look wild small. Now, the fight before that, Jarrett Hurd versus Chia Santana, a similar situation. That looked different. Hurd looked big as a motherfucker next to Chia Francisco Santana, right? Because that was a guy coming up in weight. He fought my dude, Kareem Mayfield, Bay Area. Yee! Shout out to the Bay, bruh. Shout out to my dude, Mayfield. Shout out to Hunters Point, HP, the Skull, all that shit. So my man Mayfield stopped him. So it's kind of a similar situation. Mayfield stopped Santana at probably 140. But Jarrett Hurd looked big as a motherfucker, and he didn't stop him. You know, you got to factor in more. The boxing don't just work like I said, low-hanging fruit. Hurd was clearly trying to work on shit, not take too many chances. Everyone criticized him from the loss and his defense, so he was trying to work on that shit. Very easy to see. That's why they put him in with a low-level guy. No disrespect to him, but you know, a guy that probably wouldn't be able to hurt him bad and all this shit. So it was a tune-up. And, you know, you can say the same thing for Danny Garcia. This was a southpaw where he could work, you know, possibly come off of a ring rusty performance, you know, those types of things before a big fight. No more, no less. Danny Garcia, I think Hurd, I'll save his commentary, but I don't think he looked so great, but there's reasons, and I got to go into it more. But Danny Garcia looked sharp. For the better part of 8-9 rounds, he looked sharp. Towards the end, he kind of became complacent, and Danny Garcia kind of took his foot off the gas and was more just content it's going to end how it's end. I don't think he was ever in any danger. I don't know who gave Redkach many rounds, if any. You know, that type of thing. Myron Dinard. Danny versus Arrow would be an epic fight stylistically. Most def. Dale McCree, kill him with the facts, ego. Man, that's what I do. I'm coming to catch a body. We all. I got something to eat, so I'm feeling good. We just vibing out. So anyway, Danny Garcia looked really well to me. And see, this how I know it's bullshit and emotion. Let's talk about it. Danny Garcia gets all this hate. Answer this real question. You don't have to worry about saying the perfect answer for me. I want to know y'all real honest to God, you know, answers. Who looked better? Because I'm hearing, bro, it's that old media shit. I'm not fucking with it. I'm hearing Danny look horrible. Who looked better, performance for performance? Canelo versus Kovalev, right? Or Danny Garcia? We'll just start there. Just performance. That's all you have to do. Judge their most recent fight. Who looked better? Did Canelo look better versus Kovalev? Or did Danny look better versus Redkach? Performance for performance. Ego on his water-ish. I'm just here to catch a body. Facts. I'm like a safety net the way I catch a body. Shout out to my dude Aaron. He said we tight out here. Virgin pussy, bro. We tight. Bro, y'all can't hear? Danny looked better. Okay, exactly. Man, Canelo looked bro, he need to go back down from 75. He didn't look that good. He really didn't. And I know some people are gonna make it look like Kovalev was still the crusher, which he wasn't. And you're like, oh, but you can't compare. This is what they get mad when I start catching that body, so they do anything to stay alive, like John Travolta. They want to stay alive. They got that Saturday Night Fever because they know what I spit is sick. So they're gonna say, oh, but Kovalev, and make it look, hey, he's a champion, bro. Kovalev is not the same Kovalev, which I told you, advanced cherry pick. The bottom line, performance for performance. Danny was out there looking sweet, and then he kind of tapered off in some of the other rounds and was more reserved to lose. Canelo was missing wildly, which we're not used to seeing. His accuracy, even in the early rounds, wasn't that good versus Kovalev. He was having issue with Kovalev's jab, which it didn't even look like Kovalev was putting no oomph behind it. It looked like a lazy jab almost, but Kovalev's length and jab was enough. Just a very basic was enough to thwart him. So, again, Al Heyman, he has a fighter. Danny Garcia is under this crazy microscope. Oh, Danny looked horrible. What about Canelo, bro? Canelo looked good to y'all? Now, let's get off Canelo. What about Anthony Joshua? Performance for performance. And that's even better because there was no knockout in either of those fights. Joshua Ruiz 2 or Danny Garcia. If one of those was your science fair project, or that was your letter grade was based on their performance, who would you say looked better? Which one would you prefer? Danny Garcia versus Redkach performance or Joshua versus Ruiz performance? Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's like everyone, oh, come on, Danny. Like it's like Al Heyman he must be the GOAT, bro. Just because he got everybody be hating, everybody be talking about Al Heyman fights. Like, so I'm being so honest with you. When I see certain top ranked cards, I watch because I'm a boxing fan, right? And when I see certain DAZN cards, I watch because I'm a boxing fan. But there don't be all this noise and people like all this chatter about people. So it shows you people are paying attention. Danny Garcia looked better than AJ. Facts. Shout out to my man Adrian. That's what I'm saying. So why am I hearing when there's a Heyman fighter, oftentimes I'm hearing more scrutiny than anybody else? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, wait, Joshua didn't really look that good to me. He did what he had to do. Hats off to him. That's it. Even Teddy Atlas said on his podcast, Joshua is Humpty Dumpty, and they try to put him back together again. But in those little moments, I don't know. I don't know if Humpty Dumpty is the same or if he's still going to show those cracks. That's what Teddy Atlas. I thought that was a very good analogy. Joshua Ruiz, too. Bro, I think you have to attribute some, you could say I'm making excuses, whatever. I'm talking reality. You have to attribute some of Joshua's success to how his opponent turned up. That's not Joshua's problem or thing to worry about, but it's the reality of what he was in there with. Like, if I knock somebody out and then they get arrested and their blood alcohol concentration was like, 0.88 or something ridiculous, the fact of the matter is I knocked out somebody who was highly intoxicated. You can try to dismiss it and say, oh, you're making an excuse, but that's the reality. I knocked out somebody who was wasted, The bottom line is Andy Ruiz, for whatever reason, made this decision to not, give himself the best chance to win. It's what it is. That's what Joshua was in there with. Versus, let's say, Wilder. I don't think it's so much that Luis Ortiz did himself a disservice. It's just Banos got this type of power that you ain't recovering from. That's it. That's the only difference. Luis Ortiz, the way he was looking, in my opinion, would have beaten or at least given every heavyweight a run for their money, especially if you ain't a known knockout artist. One punch knockout artist like Wilder. Danny needs to relax on that A-side talk. Bud was drilled for his mandatory. Danny getting the pass for his last two handpicked opponent. Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. What A-side? He is the A-side. Bro, you in the hot seat. Man, fuck all this shit, bro. We ready. How okay. You said listen, this so you guys know what we're arguing for. This man facts check. We gonna see if you got your facts in check. We gonna check the facts. Bars, let's get it. So you said Danny Garcia needs to relax on the A side talk. So in that equation, from a business perspective, a numbers perspective, you're saying Danny Garcia is not the A side and doesn't have the leverage over Terrence Crawford. Yes or no? Bro, I'm about to catch a body. Bro, no. You guys have to analyze what is being said to the people. So you're telling me that Danny Garcia is not the A side? Bro, I am going to catch a body. Bro, these arguments sound horrible. Oh yeah, he said Lil G versus Deryevchenko. What about that performance? Bud has made more. What's up? Yeah, it's a yes or no question. What are you saying? Catch what? Block this dude, bro. I'm done. Nigga, no. Okay, yeah. You done, bro. It was a yes or no question, bro. He said Bud has made more. More what? More what? I don't even know what you're talking about. More money. Get him out of here, bro. Block you. I said, so you're saying that Bud is the A side and has in the position of leverage. Yes or no? And he said, Bud made more. No, now he wants to play. Okay. Oh shit. They clapped him. He gonna block me. Bro. Listen, I love Terrence Crawford. How is he the A side over any of the top PBC guys? Anybody else want to pick up where he left off? Bro, I'm starting to feel like that's like somebody. That's Bernie or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not even sounding sensible. How would Bud I'm coming? This is coming from a person I fuck with Bud. I like what he's doing. But how is he the A side with leverage in his situation? Anybody want to pick up that argument? We could continue. We can do another hot seat. Shout out to Grand Rapids, bro. What A side? Like how? How is he the A side? See, you have to understand the A side ain't about skill. What the fuck is you talking about? A side is not just about skill. It's not just the most skilled. Because if that was the case, Rigondeaux, how come he couldn't get Leo Santa Cruz, Scott Quigg, Carl Frampton? That motherfucker got more skill than all them. But it wasn't about that. It wasn't about so you mean to tell me prime for prime, Rigondeaux after he beat Donaire had less skill than Leo Santa Cruz and Abner Mares? Absolutely not. But we know A side ain't about that. It's about numbers, statistics, leverage, power, clout, those types of things. So no one's taking away from Bud's skill set, which is of the highest order. However, that's not what we're talking about. A side don't have nothing. Canelo, is he more skilled than Demetrius Andrade? We don't know because he won't fight him. But I'm saying off of what I'm seeing, he don't have more overall skills because he don't have the footwork. Canelo's a skilled fighter for sure, but he don't have Andrade footwork. So that makes him less complete. And the only way to prove me wrong is to fucking fight him, which he won't do. So, it's never been about skills when it comes to A-side shit. Cotto was the A-side over Sergio Martinez. Martinez had skills, and he was the champ. But it was Cotto got top billing because he was the bigger draw. That's what it is. D. Bevel the champ. Both Swifts weren't looking so swift tonight. I mean, I don't even know where he got the name Swift because I don't think that's ever been his bag. Hey, Ego, why is Crawford ducking top 47 and now going to fight Conor McGregor, laughing my ass off? I don't think that's true. I mean, I think that's just an attempt to put him in the conversation, but Conor ain't finna fight no Bud Crawford. Not no boxing, bro. He is not finna fight Bud Crawford, bro. It's not gonna happen, bro. He's not fighting him. That's just kind of Bob Arum clout chasing that situation. Bro, I mean, this is what I'm saying. So you think Conor McGregor can fight Pacquiao? Pacquiao wants to fight, or at least what him and Sean are saying. You think he's gonna fight Crawford? Man, come on. You are right, Ego. Clout, fame, and mainly who's behind them is the A-side skills play a small role. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we talking pound for pound, okay, now you have to incorporate skills. But all this A-side shit don't mean the most skilled. Because, so, Canelo got more skills than Caleb Plant? Just skill for skill? Probably not. I wouldn't say he had more skill, overall skill. You know, but A-side, Canelo would be the A-side over my boy Caleb. That's just the nature of the business. You know? But anyway, see, nobody want to pick up that hot seat. I still got it. Smash the like button. If you believe Crawford is in the position of leverage as the A-side over Danny Garcia or any of the top PBC guys, all you got to do is say yes like Flowetry. You'll be in that hot seat. Because I got to hear this. I got to hear this. How is he in a position? Bro, you clout chasing. That don't make sense. They just said post-fight that now Danny winning is in the position to fight Pacquiao maybe, or Errol Spence, or he even said Keith Thurman. I don't think he wants to fight Sean Porter. You know, that style again. It's just an ugly fight, and he already knows that, and he can make big money with the other three. So, Crawford, what are his options? Conor ain't finna fight him. Floyd ain't finna fight him. And he already whooped everybody else's ass at top rank that's in his respective division. Who he gonna fight? Move up and fight Patrick Teixeira? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm just talking realities. I don't care about all this other shit. So that's what it comes down to. Leverage is not on Crawford's side in this equation. The talent pool is too thick with PBC fighters, and they got everybody outside of Crawford. Crawford can't Gemini man and clone himself and fight himself. Ego, I live in Omaha. You can't tell none of them up here that Bud is the B-side. But that's just riding with the home team. I'm here to talk reality. Respects to Omahas and, you know, Warren Buffett and everybody from Nebraska. But it's not realistic, you know. It's not realistic. He doesn't have the leverage. That's why people scrutinize. Okay, put it this way. Notice when Crawford signed the top rank extension, people said, oh, man, why'd you do that? But then Danny Garcia signed extensions. Errol Spence signed extension with Al Heyman, but nobody questioned it. Nobody said, oh, don't do that. Come on, Errol. Oh, my God. 30,000, bro. I'm the 30 racks, bro. Shout out to my dude Sean Jones with the 30 racks. I'm the 30 rack guy fucking with Sean Jones. Bro, 30 racks on him. You see the color of these super chats. Give me them 30 racks. Yeah. Hurd looking slow and tentative. I like, excuse me. I like what Danny Garcia did tonight, but I feel like he let off the gas late rounds. That's a fact. That's a fact he did. Bro, but like I'm not here for emotions. Emotions ain't gonna get you. The emotions ain't gonna get you to the truth. That's not gonna get you to the truth. You could say, oh, Crawford's the A side and has the leverage because it makes you feel good. But from a business debate situation, I don't see how you argue that. I don't know who Crawford can even fight. That's why he has to jog up interest with one, you know, and hope this Wilder Fury shit opens the segue to fight a PBC guy. Danny Garcia walked out to Fabulous. I think it's on the Summertime Shootout. I think it's on the Summertime Shootout album. But that was Fab. FABO, It's just a reality. And this, again, it ain't no reason for anybody to get mad. It's boxing is a business, as we all know, and that's what this is about. It's not even a skill thing. Crawford has the highest skill set, you know, one of the highest skill sets in boxing. But it's not about that. Period. So anyway, no one's taking the hot seat, so I'm going to continue. Danny Garcia looked real good to me. The only thing is, the only critique I would have is maybe he underestimated or didn't get in the best shape or lost too much weight, because post fight he said he was 25 pounds heavy, so he basically had to have a fat camp. So he needs to work on that to fight Errol Spence, Pacquiao. If he fights Sean Porter or Thurman again, because those are the top level dudes. You got to be all the way dialed in. So late in the fight, I think Danny Garcia, he just let off the gas. Like, he was still winning the rounds too. He was still winning the rounds, but his output, I guess, I feel like this is why people are, aside from the racists and the haters of Al Heyman and PBC that over scrutinize everything, but the only other thing is this is why other people, I think, were let down, because it looked like he could have stopped Redkach. And then right when it got to that crescendo, shortly after that, Danny started to slow down his output and stuff like that. But Danny really dominated the fight, especially the first, like, if you look at the first 8-9 rounds, Redkach wasn't doing shit. In fact, his trainer, Shane Mosley's pops, shout out to him, said, if you give me another round like that, he did the Buddy McGurk, I'm going to have to stop this shit. You got to throw with them. And it's like, what do you want me to do? There's a reason why Morbius Redkach bit Danny Garcia. There's a reason for that, because he was frustrated and he was losing. So the only thing I really give credit is the toughness and durability. But other than that, Redkach didn't really do too much. You see what I'm saying? He didn't really do too much throughout the whole fight. And the beginning of the fight, Danny really was looking sweet. He was picking his shots. He was going to the body. His jab was there. He has kind of this swooping hook. It's like a boulder punch. Like, his hooks be looking wide, but it's like a scooping hook, but it works for him. And it's kind of like he has he was doing some sweet shit in there, bro. I seen him land an uppercut. He used his feet and bounced a little bit. Danny Garcia has sneaky, subtle skills that people they overlook. Would Redkach have beaten Bro? I don't do a bunch of what if games. Broner fight's totally different though. So that's it. That's a whole different fight. But Danny Garcia, he was doing some sneaky, subtle stuff. It's not in your face Roy Jones with it, but it's little subtle stuff. Like, he was sidestepping. He was trying to shift to create different angles. It was just, it's just not going to look like Pacquiao. Pacquiao fast, Pacquiao is fast. So it's just like little subtle stuff. So you have to really, I feel like Danny Garcia, the more I watch boxing, I guess he's an acquired taste. Like, if you watching it cooking from the kitchen, it ain't going to look like too much is happening maybe. Your TV's in the living room and you chopping up shit. You're not going to see, Roy Jones flashy shit like that. But if you appreciate the subtle greatness to what he's doing, he's in there. Like, certain guys are like that. Badu Jack, that's my fella. Shout out to my man Badu Jack. He's another person that's like it. Badu Jack don't really look like he doing nothing, but he's a workman. And I think Danny Garcia mixes it up probably even more than Badu Jack in general. Some people are like that, but Badu Jack will beat your ass. You seen Jean Pascal get hurt by him. You seen James DeGale teeth get knocked out, like Casanova. He knocked his shit. I knock your fronts out like Casanova. So, you just got to appreciate. You have to appreciate the sweet science element of it. Not everyone's gonna be Pacquiao. Cause real talk, Lomachenko, he be doing movement and he don't even really need to move in every fight, in every situation. So once that fades as he gets older, or somebody slows him down, finds a way to slow him down, bro, he ain't gonna look like the same fighter, because he ain't got the fundamentals. He ain't doing shit fundamental. He gonna get slept. He gonna be just like Roy Jones and Sergio Martinez when their bodies start to fail them and they slow down that tidbit. Danny Garcia was fundamentally doing stuff right, slipping some shots, catching counter was butter. That's what I'm saying. It's like, when I listen to people critique Danny Garcia fight, I really feel like I'm on no man's land. I'm like, damn, do I just not know shit about boxing? Because when I'm looking, I'm like, damn, he's doing some beautiful shit. It's is more subtle. And I love flashy. Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones, them some of my favorite fighters. Prince Nassim. Danny Garcia, he's not going to give you that. But I appreciate the subtle art to what he's doing because I know what I'm looking at. So it's reminding me, Danny Garcia fights is reminding me of like lyricism, like Royce, Eminem or something. They could say the hottest shit, but some of these kids don't take the time to educate themselves to know the lyricism in the bars and break down what's being said, you know? So it's just like hip hop. Danny Garcia is not going to give you that mumble rap type of hip hop. So if that's what you're looking for, you know, then it's what it is. If you want some Tekashi shit to get turned to. But if you know how to decipher what's happening, he was doing the right things. The only critique I really have is him slowing down in the second half. I think he could have made more of a statement and got Redkach out of there. But he was a little bit, his jab was beautiful and his body work was beautiful, but it got spotty towards the middle to the end. So if he, you know, maybe gets himself in better shape, stuff like that, it's just a simple adjustment. He was doing some shit in there. Shout out to Kenton D. Appreciate you. We just getting all the money. 2020. Money moves. I make money moves. Thanks for an awesome 2019. Keep up the great work in 2020, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, you doing too much. He said Danny on his Nas Rakim shit. Hey, you doing a hella extra. That's funny, though. I thought Danny looked good. It was only until he got into cruise control where Ivan Redkach even did anything. So listen to me. Listen to me. So basically, Danny had to fade for Redkach to do anything, and he was still losing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't give you too much props for that. Because it's not like Ivan Redkach made Danny Garcia fade in one bit. He was losing like the first 9 rounds easy. Looked like he was finna get stopped. So how Danny Garcia's performance flattening out towards the end, it wasn't really anything to do with something that is like Redkach was doing. I'll give Redkach this. He was landing some solid body shots, so maybe that slowed him down. But I think it was the 9-month layoff more than anything, stuff like that. And I think Danny won mostly all rounds. I mean, being generous, if you gave Redkach more than 2 rounds, you on that dust. You on dust, bro. Like, what the fuck do y'all be watching? If you gave Redkach, like, 1 is okay, acceptable. 2, you're pushing it. 3, you on dust. If you gave Redkach 3 rounds, 3, 4 rounds, you on dust. You on that Sherm. Yeah, okay, I didn't know you like to get wet, though. Sherm, dust, PCP, Primo. That's what you had. It's not like I made a put your gun to your head, right? Bro, you on that Sherm. It's like a Sherm hot. Nigga think they learned. Bro, all he did was taper off. Is it? But he was still winning even in that. Bro, you on that dust. If you gave 3, 4 rounds to Redkach, you off that Redkach. You been smoking that Redkach. Chill out, Smokey. It's angel dust. You off that. Hey, yo, let me get some of that. Y'all got a twomp sack of that Redkach. Y'all smoking that cabbage, that Redkach cabbage. Y'all motherfucker. I thought my nigga Redkach, I gave him like 6. You off that fucking Redkach. You motherfucker lighten up. You motherfucker like this. Got that motherfucker. Hey, you want some of that shit? Got that fucking red, bro. You taking pulls of that Redkach. The fuck? That do sound like some weed, too. I got that Redkach. I got that Redkach. I got that red. Man, you smoking that indica. You smoking that Redkach. Get the fuck out of here. You smoking that laced Redkach. Motherfucker giving him rounds, bro. Motherfucking Shane Mosley Sr. won more rounds than old boy. Y'all stupid as a motherfucker, bro. Y'all be saying some stupid shit just to be hating. You know, everyone acting like, oh, I fell asleep. Take your ass to bed then. Motherfuckers all tired and shit, hating. I don't know. I just ain't never been no hater like that, bro. This motherfucker, y'all was smoking that Redkach. That's why y'all tired. I didn't see the fight as being like more like horrifically boring. Like the most boring fight that I watched last year that comes to bell, like rings a bell, was Robert Easter versus Rancis Bartholomew. Now that shit, this shit right here, that was that Redkach. That fight, I like Robert Easter normally, but that Rancid, that shit was rancid. That was hard. I literally fell asleep on that. Like, bro, you know when you just be dozing off a little pinch? Bro, that shit was, I was struggling. Now that shit, that was different. Now that's that shit. That's that bullshit. Tyson Fury, Klitschko, now that was that Redkach. That wasn't that, that was some Redkach. Joshua versus Parker and Tackham, that was that Redkach. But people didn't say nothing about these fights, and they saying something, Danny, man, I fell the fuck asleep. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Danny was bro, he was busting the boy's fucking brains out. The motherfucker was sticking his tongue out like this shit was cool. You know that shit hurt. Man, come on, cuz. He was getting bodied. I thought Danny was looking sweet in there. I don't know, bro. Y'all off that Redkach. I don't know what y'all be smoking. I thought Danny looked good. And then he just coasted it the other. And here's the other thing. I said this in my post-fight video. I'm going to say it again to you monkey-ass motherfuckers, bro, that watch my channel. I'm sick of you monkeys, bro. Monkey. Sick of this monkey-ass shit, bro. And get out my sport, man. Listen, the other thing is this. Danny is on the cusp of Mega Million lottery ticket type fight, probably his best payday on pay-per-view, with either Errol Spence or Pacquiao, maybe Keith Thurman, but probably Spence or Pacquiao. Why would you, when you beating somebody ass who's a smaller dude who moved up, you handily winning the fight, why are you going to extend yourself and possibly overextend yourself and get hit with goofy shit, possibly get knocked down, get hurt, get knocked down, get injured when you on the cusp of that? You motherfuckers sound stupid. Listen, I now know why, the 30,000 king, the money keep coming in, bro. Look at all these 30,000s, bro. Does Danny's performance, shout out to Sean Jones. Y'all better clap for this man. Y'all see the colors so you know the money's real. Does Danny's performance give welterweights more or less clout? What do you mean more or less clout? How does his performance give him clout? I don't understand the question. You don't have to send another super chat, but you could just tell me your question. Because, explain what you're saying. I don't understand that. How does it give him more or less clout? Bro, if shit's sweet, this is my thing. If shit is sweet with Danny Garcia, fight him then. That's good. I think stylistically, the fights that he's being mentioned for are all dangerous fights for all of them. Period. End of story. And I know y'all better help with the clap. Okay, there we go. They're dangerous fights. That's the bottom line. Because the ego says so. If Danny fights any of them dudes, if he fights Mikey Garcia, let's say Mikey Garcia beats Jesse Vargas, that's a dangerous fight for Mikey. If he fights Pacquiao, that's a dangerous fight for Pacquiao and a dangerous fight for Danny. If Danny fights Errol Spence, it's a dangerous fight for either. That's my whole thing. People acting like shit's sweet with Danny. All right, you fight that motherfucker. That motherfucker got a chin. He got a chin. And he got people like, he didn't knock out this dude. Again, triangle theories and all this bullshit don't work. Like I said, Kareem Mayfield knocked out Chia Santana. Factually, that's my dude. Hurd looked big as a motherfucker. Bro, he looked huge. And we know he's tall. Chia Santana moves up in weight and never got knocked. He got knocked down in the final round. But he didn't get knocked down for 11 rounds. He definitely didn't get knocked out. You can't judge. Boxing don't work like that. You think Margarito hits harder than Pavlik? Sergio Martinez got knocked out by Margarito and dominated Pavlik. You know, boxing is fickle like that. All I know is Danny Garcia, if he gets a big name fight, he better train. You know, if he don't, that's it. If he get on his Andy Ruiz shit, then that's stupid. This was exactly what it was supposed to be, a precursor, practice with the southpaw, a fight in lieu of Errol Spence getting in a car accident, and a stay busy type of fight. And Danny did what Danny do. He showed that there's levels. End of discussion, period. Danny was never hurt. He never seemed bothered, maybe fatigued a little bit in the last rounds. That could be a culmination of, he said, admittedly, he gained 25 pounds from his fight weight, eating good, a 9-month layoff, maybe underestimated the ease that he thought he could get Redkach out of there. You know, stuff, little subtle, those are little minor if Danny goes into a Pacquiao fight or Errol Spence fight thinking shit's sweet, then he's a fool. So I don't think he's that foolish to underestimate or let himself balloon up in weight, or whatever the case may be. He's going to treat that like a true fight, you know, and we've seen it. Look at Kovalev. Kovalev didn't look, first of all, he didn't look as good as Danny Garcia. He looked pretty poor versus Isaac Chilemba. Knocked him down, but he didn't look good. At home in Russia. Very next fight, he going toe-to-toe, or not toe-to-toe, but, you know, he in a war with Andre Ward, drops Andre Ward, looks much better than the Isaac Chilemba fight. That's what I'm saying. Boxing is fickle. You know you fighting the real. I mean, you guys don't know shit about boxing. Just bow down to your ruler. Boxing ego. I'm the pharaoh. There's a lot of people that just talk. I'm not here to just talk. Mean Machine. He another motherfucker. He looks significantly better with Crawford than his previous fight with Ray Robinson. So if you actually knew boxing, you would see that this pattern happens time and time again. Redkach, you know, he's coming off the best career win. He didn't do anything. He lost most of the rounds, etc. Aegis Kovalevsky, Mean Machine, he really lost to Ray Robinson. He didn't look that good, bro. He scored a split draw or some shit. He took a year layoff, came back, and really dropped Terrence Crawford. That's the reality. The judge said it was a slip, whatever. But nonetheless, he gave Crawford issue in them early rounds. So how you lose to Ray Robinson, or, you know, in my opinion, he should have lost to Ray Robinson. But then you fight the named Crawford, and you look way better. He had a good strategy. That's what I'm saying. Boxing, you can't just judge it with, like, again, a lot of these motherfuckers, they don't know boxing, so they just look for the low-hanging fruit. I could do this all day with these examples. Y'all want another one? If the fans want another example of what I'm talking about and how people up the ante for the bigger name fights and how it works like that and triangle theories and stuff like that don't work, can I get a hell yeah? I'll give y'all another example. Whatever the fans want. But this is how boxing works. There's a lot of guys, like even J-Rock. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all, because I could keep doing this. I can keep thinking of examples. If y'all want an example, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Oh my God. I love Adrian, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's that shit. That's that shit right there. See, y'all need to start fucking with the Eagles Army. You notice they always have the good opinions? That's a perfect example, and I didn't even think of that one off the top of my head. I might have, but you beat me to that one. He said Sean Porter looked better against Errol than he did with Ugas. Absolutely. I thought he lost to Ugas. And I thought he got dropped versus Ugas, and they didn't give Ugas, same scenario. They, just like Crawford, they didn't give Ugas that knockdown. But when he fought Errol Spence, this is why you dumb motherfuckers keep writing these dudes off, thinking shit is sweet, and then they turn up with a great performance or more competitive than you thought, and then you act all surprised. It's the same old song and dance, bro. Sean Porter, he knew all the shit Errol was talking, man down, all the clout Errol has, stuff like that. He knew not to come half-assed. He knew, him and his pops knew they got to get a good strategy going, and they did that. And they brought the fight to Errol Spence, and styles make fights. People keep talking about, oh, yeah, Redkach didn't get knocked out, so Pacquiao will run through Danny. You sound stupid, bro. You sound stupid. Here's another example, since triangle theories are the thing to do. I can do this all day. Pacquiao got his dumb ass knocked out by Marquez doing too much. Then he came back, fought Brandon Rios. Never had an official knockdown through 12 rounds. Danny Garcia spun Rios' fucking head like that and knocked him out. Styles make fights. You have to factor in different variables. Pacquiao did not stop Rios, and Danny Garcia, had that man Rios' head like that. Tim Bradley, I thought he lost all 3 Pacquiao fights, but guess what? He stopped and beat Brandon Rios' ass. But Pacquiao didn't stop Brandon Rios. You got to factor in more things than this. Styles make fights. Different styles, different timings, different preparations, all that. How come Pacquiao couldn't stop Rios, but Bradley and Danny Garcia could? Since you love triangle theory so much. Oh, yeah, that's right. It don't make sense like I've been telling you. Bro, I must be the greatest. But anyway, like my man said, Sean Porter looked considerably worse versus you guys than he did versus Errol Spence. Kovalev, he looked considerably worse versus Isaac Chilemba than the Ward Part 1 fight, and these are better names. Kareem Mayfield knocked out Chia Santana, but this dude fought big-ass Jarrett Hurd and went the distance, right? You look at Nathaniel Gallimore. I could do this off the top of my dome. I don't need Wikipedia. I'm the boxing encyclopedia. I don't need no fucking Wikipedia. I don't need no Expedia. Wikipedia is new media. Listen, I could do this. J-Rock beat Nathaniel Gallimore on the Hurd Lotta card. I covered it as media. J-Rock, Nathaniel Gallimore, whatever his name is. J-Rock beat him decisively. I was there. Nathaniel Gallimore stopped Jason Rosario. Rosario hurt him in the first round, but the end result, he got dropped like 3 times. And Jason Rosario, who's now the unified champion, from beating who? Oh, yeah, J-Rock. That's why these bullshit triangle theories don't fucking work. Listen to me. Rosario got knocked out by Gallimore. Fact. J-Rock beat Gallimore, and he beat Hurd, who had a better resume than Rosario. But then Rosario just showed you last week that he's not sorry, yo. I said, Rosario showed you he's not sorry, yo. Went to Philly and smoked J-Rock like a Philly. I'm going to make sure you feel E. Oh, my God. I said J-Rock smoked him in Philly like a Philly. I'm going to make sure you feel E. E for ego. Feel E. Oh, my gosh. Bars. Bro, this shit you're not going to be able to make sense of this shit. Styles make motherfucking fights. J-Rock lost to a guy who lost by stoppage to a guy he beat. I could do this all day. And I don't need no hook for this. So, Danny and Pacquiao, that's his own fight. Danny and Errol Spence, his own fight. This is why you motherfuckers be acting all surprised when the fight get good. Because you overwrite these people and act like they can't do shit. And then when it's a competitive fight, oh, this guy was exposed. You is exposed. As a motherfucker don't know what they talking about. Mosley, Forrest, Mayorga. Facts. Mosley stopped Mayorga twice. But at the time, he had stopped him once in the 12th round. See, I know my boxing. Look, I ain't looking this up. Mosley stopped Mayorga in the 12th round. Vernon Forrest beat Shane in the amateurs. Beat him twice as a pro. Rest in peace to the Viper. I said rest in peace to the Viper. This is my cipher. I'm about to sniper. Bro, I'm about to shoot like a sniper. This is my cipher. Give you life like a lifer. Been shitting since diapers. Let's get it, bro. I'm ready. None of this shit makes sense. You know, you could do. I thought Bradley lost all 3 times to Pacquiao. Bradley beat Marquez the first chance. First fight, and he almost knocked Marquez down in the 12th. What? But Marquez gave Pacquiao issue every time, punctuated by Marquez knocking Pacquiao out in the 4th fight, violently. Knockout of the century, or at least one of them. Or of the decade, whatever you want to call it. These theories don't work, you know? So we could look at John, like John Molina. Okay, here's another. I told you I could do this all day. John Molina stopped Ivan Redkach. Danny Garcia did not. But guess what? Danny Garcia stopped a prime, or he dropped and nearly stopped, or he beat the fuck up Lucas Matisse, who stopped John Molina. You see how that works? Listen, I can always give you the roots. All you have to do is follow the roots. Danny Garcia dropped and beat up a prime and had his eye looking fucked up and watery, a prime Lucas Matisse. The very next fight, Lucas Matisse had a war with John Molina, got dropped twice, but ultimately bloodied up Molina and stopped him. Molina later goes on and destroys, like by stoppage, Ivan Redkach, but then Ivan Redkach just went and survived 12 rounds with Danny. You see? So how is it Danny could beat a prime Lucas Matisse and drop him, but he never dropped Ivan Redkach? You know, you can't make sense of that. The other thing is Ivan Redkach, a person like that, this dude looked equal in size to Danny Garcia. So him being in them little weights he was at, that might have been more of a detriment to him. He might have been killing himself to make them little ass, petite ass weights, you know? And that could have been what made him more lethargic in the later rounds, or decreased his punch resistance. Ultimately, you can't change your chin, but if you weight drained and you dehydrated, then it can make you go easier and affect your punch resistance. So, you know, people are looking, they doing, like I said, always, they're looking for the low-hanging fruit. Hey, Ivan Redkach is a smaller guy that moved up and Danny couldn't stop him. That's it. That's what they're looking at as. So Pacquiao's going to kill him. Bro, that's not how boxing works. Danny would be a fool if he don't prepare right for Errol or Pacquiao. Period. Those are difficult fights. And look at Errol. First of all, Errol just got in a car accident. So, you know, God willing, he's the same fighter he's always been. So that's one variable. But even without the car accident, let's say that, you know, never took place, Errol Spence, he liked to trade. He like, bro, listen to what I'm saying. I love Errol Spence. I know people on his team. Bro, Dallas treated me well when I went out there. Errol Spence has a mean streak. And if you look at the Sean Porter fight, he made the fight harder than it needed to be by not budging and allowing Sean Porter to dictate the trenches battle, because he wanted to back up the talk that he talked before. He said, you an in-shape street fighter. So he was almost forced to keep his word and hold his ground, and his mentality as a dog was to go at it. So we don't know how much that fight took off. That was his last fight, and then he got in a car accident. So we don't know how much that took out of him. That was a grueling fight. But also, just like Terrence Crawford, the guys that don't do the Floyd Mayweather and actually fight smart and never derive from the game plan, I'm more concerned about them than Floyd Mayweather, because I knew Floyd's going to stick to the script. He don't care if the crowd start booing. He don't care if he says something and then, you know, because real talk, Floyd Mayweather, he got in Robert Guerrero's face. He's like, what? I get as close as I want. You still ain't gonna do shit. What? I get as close as I want to do. You ain't gonna do shit. And he's like, I'm like Burger King. I'm gonna give it to you how you want it. How you want it. And he's like, toe to toe. Remember, Robert Guerrero's like toe to toe. Floyd didn't just sit there and just bang toe to toe nonstop. But that's what I'm saying. Nobody give a fuck about that. What you say. Your job is to get the W. Period. Floyd got that fucking W. He beat Robert Guerrero's ass. He mixed it up. But he ain't gonna just sit there and trade like Joshua Ruiz and shit. Bro, that's just this stupidity. So you got to abandon that. So to be honest, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, the fact that none of them have, like, they keep showing that mean streak where they don't want to budge, I don't know. That's dangerous unless they learn from it. Because eventually, what if you start, if you fight the wrong person like that and you get lured into the trenches and this is all the way their lane, that's like Tim Bradley versus Ruslan. You gonna be in the same boat because there's gonna be someone who's stronger than you. There's gonna be someone who's faster, someone who can get their shots off, someone with better reflexes, someone with timing like a motherfucker. That is not smart. It's fun as fuck for the fans, but for the longevity of fighters' careers, so they don't go from all-time highs to lows when they lose, they should work on that. Fuck the crowd, fuck the boos and jeers and all that shit. Fuck everybody. So the fact that makes it interesting because I'm telling you, Danny got a chin, and if Errol Spence, if he gets in a predicament where he wants to bang and slug it out with Errol Spence toe to toe, even if it's not in his best interest, then that could be bad. That could be bad. Because Roy Jones would tell you, they called Roy Jones Captain Hook. And when he's on commentary, when he's on the mic, Roy Jones need to come back to the mic. That man is God. He's dope on the mic. Roy Jones would say, don't hook with a hooker. Don't do that, Jim. Like I always say, you box the brawler and brawl with the boxer. Don't hook with a hooker. Okay, Pencil, didn't I just say that? Bro, you don't want to trade hooks with Danny Garcia because that slow, wise shit, and he putting all of Philly. Talk about Danny, talk about Philly. He putting that brotherly love into them hooks. So if you can't get your shit off faster and shorter, that looping bullshit he be doing, that Philly cheesesteak hook, if that hits you, bro, Keith Thurman told the world Danny got heavy hands. He said, I felt it. He said, even the shots that whizzed by, I felt the velocity in the wind. So y'all can watch this Redkach bullshit and then sleep on Danny and all that stuff. But it's not advisable. So I hope that Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence get that aspect out of their system. And you don't always have to show the dog. They are dogs. I get it. But don't show it all the time. Just because you're a dog, you don't have to bite everybody. You don't always have to show your teeth. Sometimes a bark will scare them off. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I hope for these fighters. Be smart. Floyd gave everybody the gym. Look at Joshua ass. The motherfucker thought it was sweet with Ruiz and walked to him like he the fucking Terminator and got terminated. No 2 weeks in. Bro, it's not good. I'm telling you. So I feel like I love Andre Ward. I love Floyd. Because one thing they show me about boxing from their efforts and contributions to this sport is you fight your fight, man. You know, straight up. Andre Ward shows he's a dog when you make him show he's a dog. He's a dog. Trust me. I've seen it. He got that. But you don't always have to do that. You don't have to always show the dog. Darnell Boone, okay, he hits you hard as fuck. Yeah, show that dog side. Kovalev, okay, he got you. He hit you hard as fuck. Show that dog shit. But you don't have to do it every day. You're going to shorten your own career. I'm just telling you. Bro, and see, me, I'm glad I'm not the fighter because I don't have to worry about being punch drunk. All I do is keep creating. So I'll be here. But fighters, they'll shorten up their whole shelf life fucking around. Like Mean Machine, that could have been a way easier fight for Crawford. But he stays stubbornly into the game plan he wanted to before switching. Like, it shouldn't be all that, because if you fight Errol Spence and then you don't want to switch even when conventional wisdom is telling you to switch, then that might not be good for you. If you fight Danny and you're like, oh, I talk shit about Danny, so I'm going to keep fighting out of southpaw, and Danny is hitting you with some shit, that's not good, bro. If anything, even if you come around and beat him like he did Mean Machine, ultimately, long-term, it's not good for your career. Man, Floyd, I feel like Floyd gave everybody gems, and people aren't going to respect it until they see the hard way. You know, you ever have your parents tell you a piece of, hey, you know, be mindful of your credit cards. Don't get no credit card debt. And you're like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. And you just in one ear, out the other. And later in life, you find out why they was giving you that advice. So, you know, it is what it is. Fighters going to do whatever the fuck they want. But I'm just telling you, sleep on Danny if you want. Danny is a tune-up. Okay. Whatever. Um, I don't even have to respond to the bullshit. You see the money we making, so I ain't even worried about that. Y'all gotta cash out. Y'all gotta cash out on the Cash App. I ain't even worried. If you want me to be bothered with the dumb shit, y'all gotta smash the like button. Y'all gotta pay. I'll do free consultations. Psych. I'll do paid consultations. If you want me to respond to this bullshit. So, oh yeah, Pacquiao's another one. You don't want to fuck around and just stay. If Pacquiao start mopping you up with that 222 shit, you better move. That's just foolish. Keith Thurman tried that. The motherfucker tried banging with Pacquiao and his shit was leaking. That motherfucker had blood like all in this. He went to his corner and shit was just leaking. And Pacquiao was singing karaoke in the corner. Yeah, it's up to my promoter. I got the boy, that boy, he leaking. Bro, Pacquiao had Chief Keefy leaking. Yes, I punched him with my straight left, and I got that boy leaking. I hit him with that duck sauce and Peking chicken. He's leaking. Like, bro, the money keep coming in. Sean Jones, what up? 50,000. I'm upset. 50,000. That's on my neck, bro. What's popping? 50K, easy. Oh my gosh, the money keep coming in. Blue and red, looking like icy, looking like Bloods and Crips. Shout out to Blood, shout out to Cuz. After Garcia, Redkach, Ego, do you think Errol need Danny first or Manny? I'm gonna let Errol do that, bro. Cause I don't know, all I know is what I hear and see. I hope he's the same fighter, bro. That's all. Prayers and wishes with Errol Spence. I'm gonna let him make that decision because I don't know enough about it. It'd be one thing if he didn't go through what he went through, but since he went through that, he got to make that call. Those are both difficult fights for any welterweight. Afro Rican, Danny's gonna upset one of these guys. Just watch, bro. They sleeping on the man. I don't know why. See, again, I do know why. It's fucking emotion. You guys are too emotional. Like, bro, listen. There are several people in boxing land that said Sean Porter was ducking Errol Spence. He was afraid of Errol Spence. He was pussy. He was scary. Him and Kenny Porter, they were ducking the fate. I never did that. And it wasn't because I know the Porters. I just didn't do all that because, things don't always happen on time like we want. And there was different factors at play. He was in the WBC path and stuff like that. I talked to Kenny, and he told me that. And I was like, that's a good point. That makes sense. He said the IBF didn't have him in the top 25. They weren't really down that road. But yet and still, boxing land, boxing fans said Sean Porter was scared of Errol Spence, right? I was at that fight at the Staples Center. Did he look fucking scared? Like how he came out, motherfucker came out fast and bro, this man Sean Porter has some footwork in there. That man was on the ropes and then Errol was trying to hit him with some body shot. Them motherfucker spun out and then reversed it on Errol like on some Matador shit and start going ham on Errol. I was like, oh shit. The motherfucker did not fight like y'all was explaining. Y'all said Sean Porter was afraid of the man. I never said that dumb shit. But, and listen, we know there's some fighters that are scared of people. I didn't think, from knowing Sean, I didn't think that was the issue, But beyond that, we know in boxing there are people that are, afraid of getting that work with somebody. But you have to understand and respect people can be scared. That's human. That's human nature. But people also have that animal instinct and that fight or flight. You get what I'm saying? So you could be scared, and then when them punches start flying, oh, well, you got to figure it out. And then that kicks on that survival fight or flight mode. So you better either remember what you've learned and get it out your system if you signed on to fight this person, or get mopped up like your pops used to. So you got to understand you can never underestimate someone because they could be scared. Mike Tyson said he was scared. He got this whole little monologue. He's like, yeah, the whole time, every time I'm in training, I know this guy. I know what he can do. I know that he's capable of beating me. But, I'm frustrated. I'm farting. I'm burping. I'm throwing up in the trash can because I know he can beat me. And then I walk out of the locker room. I see the bright lights. I see all the fans. And I'm walking. As I get closer, I'm walking. I keep on walking. And once I get in the ring, I'm a god, bro. I was like, this motherfucker bipolar than a motherfucker. You got to listen to it. He was talking about how the whole time he was training, he was afraid of his opponent. He was like, what if I'm just hype? What if this guy is capable of beating me? What if he could beat me? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm trembling. I'm shivering me timbers. And then I'm walking out. I get closer to the ring. And then I remember all my training, all my preparation. When I get in the ring, I'm a god. Bro, that motherfucker said when I get in that ring, I know I'm a god. I'm immortal. I know nobody can stop me. This motherfucker was, you two people out this bitch. That shit don't even sound like the same brain thinking. But it's a good monologue. I practice the art of skullduggery. I tend to practice. I tend to practice. Let me stop for Mike Tyson's fucking hot boxing with Mike. That motherfucker gonna hot box me. For these impressions, I'm finna get hot boxed. Y'all would love that. Yeah, Little Black Shot. Ego got knocked out. Mike Tyson was hot boxing on Ego's body, bro. Y'all would love that. You motherfuckers love that. Mike knocked me out. You just a rat piece of shit. I'm gonna do Ego. I'm gonna do him like Mitch Green. I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him in traffic. I'm gonna catch him in traffic, get his ass kicked. He's a bastard. Where's my chapstick? He acting like a... What's poppin' though? Bro, Mike Tyson had no fucking neck. I ain't fighting him. If your neck the size of some rims, no, I ain't fighting you. That motherfucker's neck was 20s. Nah, I got my neck 20. Nah, I mean, they 10s though, but I keep them clean though. Bro, his neck was 20 inches. I ain't fucking with it. The motherfucker's neck is 20 inches? No. I seen him fight somebody, and they hit him like a side. It might have been Frank Bruno or something, and they just said, "Bow!" And Mike Tyson, bro, did he just absorbed it? Oh my God, this motherfucker look like Vin Diesel in that new movie Bloodshot, whatever. What's that shit called? With Vin Diesel, that motherfucker, hell no. Nah. I am not fighting. Once I seen him do that, they hit him hard as fuck. He hit me with your best shot. Oh, this motherfucker crazy. That motherfucker just ate that shot. Bro, you know how discouraging if you punch Mike in the face hard as fuck and he just, that's it. That's all you got. Oh shit. You like, bah, you hit him hard as fuck again. You a bitch. You really a pussy. I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker still coming. Bro, you wet yourself a little bit, you get a little bit scared. You just get a little tiny piece scared, that pee come out. Bro, I'll probably piss on myself. If you hit him with too hard as fuck, you ever be in a dream and you start punching, and them punches be weak as a motherfucker? I'm out. I hate that. Some dudes try to jump me in a dream, my punches was weak as a motherfucker. I was throwing full force and punching. I was hitting. I was like on some Paulie Malignaggi shit. Tim Brad, I was hot. I was like, damn, they gonna beat my ass. My power on 5%. That's some, nah, bro. That should be trifling them dreams. Yeah, Mike Tyson was weird, bro. I studied Mike. Like, he would knock people out and walk away and do his neck. Motherfucker start doing neck rolls and shit. This motherfucker, he crazy. He crazy. Yeah, Jacob Hubbard. Give him some claps. I try to tell you guys, I got, oh my God, the money, look, it look like Christmas. I got the green and red like Christmas. I got we got the red and green. Can we get some claps? Can I at least get some claps? It's like when I was training in Custom Model, he told me, oh my God, shout out to Cuss. Rest in peace to Cuss. Y'all make me want to cuss. I think 147 more jumping than 54, but Wilder and Fury on February 22nd. You already know. Okay, y'all putting the bars in the super chats. Bro, I got this shit looking like Christmas along with Egos on Me. He said you sock his neck and it, it sound like you hitting something metal. Yeah, he on some Michael Myers shit. Actually, I'll be more afraid. If Mike Tyson, they don't even have to have that Michael Myers mask. If it was Tyson in a mechanic suit, bro, that's the whole Halloween movie. I'll be more scared of that than Michael Myers. 5'10" lunatic. Come here, come and say that to my face. I'll fuck you in front of everybody. Oh shit. Calm down, Mike. And Mike said he's gonna fuck me in the ass. A little sodomy. Bro, why would you even come? If he said come and say it to my face, you punk ass white. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass in front of everybody, bro. I am not coming. I am not gonna come towards you if you say that. Anybody. You could, Ego's a bitch. Yep. I'll be that, bro. If you say you're gonna fuck me in the ass, I'm not gonna walk towards the threat. I'll get a bazooka. I'll blow this whole motherfucker up, though. I'll be like the dude with the guitar case from Desperado, kick his leg out. I'll blow everybody up. I'm not walking towards you, though. I know that much. Come and say that to my face. I'm gonna fuck you in front of everybody, all your friends. Ew. What? That don't even sound right. Especially when I was younger, I had to control my temper. I ain't never got that mad though. Bro, I don't think I've reached that level of anger. Bro, that's like some Incredible Hulk level anger. This motherfucker got gamma radiation. I've never been so angry that I said I was gonna sodomize somebody. Hey, it's just me. That man said, I heard you. Come and say that to my face, you punk ass white boy, fuck your ass in front of everybody. What? Why there gotta be a crowd anyway? Like, you could just fuck me in private and shit. Motherfucker, bro, before social media too, that motherfucker said, but imagine now, come and say that to my face, I'm gonna fuck you on Instagram Live. Oh my gosh. GTD, and I ain't talking Javante Tank Davis. Got the draws. Bro, this man said, come and say that to my face, I'm gonna fuck you on Instagram Live in front of everybody. Bro, Mike, the current world couldn't deal with prime Mike Tyson. It's too sensitive and too PC. That should be crazy if he said that at a press conference. Come and say that I'm gonna fuck you on Facebook. I'm gonna get your Facebook. I'm gonna fuck you on Facebook Live. He was crying in there. You motherfucker telling what happened. Yeah, I had him in the bathroom stall. He was crying. He was crying in it. Oh shit. This motherfucker Mike unstable. Bro, I just listened to Mike rants. It should be so funny too. Like, he just had no chill at all. He was at I think it was the Galata press conference. He was like, yeah, I'm a dysfunctional motherfucker. Okay, yeah, bring Andrew Galata. I like the blaze. I want to blaze. He said, I'm dysfunctional. I'm a nigga. Not like I don't have proper etiquette. Y'all will never let me be that. He said, I haven't been home. I haven't seen my wife. I haven't seen my kids in a year. And someone said, how come? He said, none of your damn business, you punk ass white boy. Bro, it was so random. You have to find a clip. He said, I ain't seen my children. Someone said, why? He said, none of your damn business, white boy. Bro, it was so random. It was funny as fuck. That's exactly what he said. I haven't fucked my wife. I ain't seen my kids. Why? None of your damn business, you punk ass white boy. Like, what? It was bro, just watch it. This shit was funny. I posted that Tyson clip on Instagram and it got removed, violating community standard. Oh shit, really? They hating. Let Mike live. Anyway, Danny Garcia, he looked sharp He tapered off at the end though. Where my homie Icy at? He still in here? He like Icy got the bitches. Bro, you got the bitches? Where you at, Icy? You got the bitches. Look at Icy. He chilling. He chilling. Icy funny, bro. Mike Tyson's a lunatic when he was doing all that shit. Can I at least get a blowjob? What? Oh, Jarrett Hurd. Bro, my thing is this. I mean, it's one fight. He looked his like my biggest thing is he didn't have no identity to me. So it's good that they selected who they selected because what I seen, that's not gonna fly with Jermell Charlo and shit like that. You like Jermell Charlo, that motherfucker be mad in interviews and shit. Bro, he be mad in the interview, mad in the ring. You can't figure shit out with him because he gonna figure you out. You understand what I'm saying? So like that's not they chose the right right person because Jermell too angry and too good and too skilled and too much power. You can't be testing shit out. You got to know exactly what you want to do, and that's the biggest thing for Hurd. And I'm not trying to look too far into it. I'm just observing for what it was. He didn't have no identity. Like the majority of the fight, it was just weird. Like he was the tall fighter, but he was backing up, and he looked big as a motherfucker. So that was weird to me to see the little man so-called backing up the bigger guy, and it wasn't even that he was backing him up with skill, because I don't think Chia Santana was really cutting off the ring good, but somehow the plan was to fight off the back foot, and I don't know. I just didn't like the game plan. I don't know. I don't understand what the game plan was, to be honest. Like he was backing up, then he started hearing the boos later in the fight and started mixing it up a little bit, and then the 12th round he looked like Hurd that we've always seen, and he was throwing wide and slow and hella fucking wide though, bro. He was do the twist, bro. He was throwing hella fucking wide, and then he got a knockdown. And that the 12th round looked the most like the Hurd we've all seen in the past, and that's the round he got the knockdown. So my thing is this: I understand he has a new situation, new trainer, but from what I learned about or what I know about boxing, you can't change somebody's identity late in the game. You can subtract things, you can add things, but you can't switch. You can't start from zero, so to speak. It's too late. So the best thing is to, tell him to be mindful of his defense and improve and add like a jab or add this. But it was almost like he was conflicted. It's like kind of like Joshua. It's kind of like Joshua. Joshua's at a crossroads now, because what version of Joshua is he going to be in this next fight? Is he going to be the weight loss Jenny Craig Joshua running and off the back foot that's hesitant and don't want to exchange and just using his height and the hit and run Josh, or is he going to be the guy he was built up as, the knockout artist? So I just feel like Hurd, Joshua, guys like that, they're kind of at a crossroads. I don't know who, I don't know their identity as a fighter. I don't know what to expect, so to speak. So kind of a weird performance from Hurd. Like him backing up, and like I get it, but then I don't. I get it from the simple fact that he lost, so they don't want him to do too much. He got rounds in. It just looked like a sparring session. He just didn't look like he knew what he wanted to do. That's it. I don't know how else to put it. And then by the 12th round, he reverted back to, punching wide and more volume. I don't know. It's just weird. I think Hurd would be better with like a Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie will have him right. Ronnie slept on as a trainer. And then he was doing the Philly shell, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't like him in the shell. Like, listen, Floyd Mayweather got to be the most influential in boxing history. I don't know why these motherfuckers all want to do the Philly shell shit. It's so much that goes into it. The best, most recent people that do the Philly shell in recent modern history, two guys, Floyd Mayweather and James Toney. Oh, I cut my nails. Look at me. Floyd Mayweather and James Toney. And these guys are naturals at it. Listen, the funny thing is, in my honest opinion, James Toney is naturally nicer at the Philly shell than Floyd. Naturally. Meaning, I think James Toney is just a freak of nature type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just has the rhythm and picked up boxing and he can do it. Like, he's just natural. I think Floyd his came from repetition, having a disciplined father, or a father instilled discipline in the boxing craft with him. So Floyd is more, he learned it and he's been doing it since he's a kid. So now he's blessed and he's dope at it. But in terms of natural, James Toney's probably a bit more natural with the show. But anyway, those are anomalies. I love James Toney. James Toney is one of my favorite fighters. Even when James Toney got fatter, the motherfucker was still out here, bro. You gotta watch the John Ruiz, James Toney. That motherfucker was still, bro. He was fucking Holyfield up. I was like, oh my god, this motherfucker nice with it, bro. James Toney lights out. That's the dude, bro. But anyway, the reason I give credit to Floyd, he didn't make the Philly show, Floyd. But it's just like Michael Jackson in the moonwalk. He popularized it. Ain't nobody was fucking moonwalking before Michael Jackson. And that's an old jazz move. There's a guy named Bill Bailey who actually invented the jazz move, which is basically the moonwalk without a different name. Go look at YouTube. You'll find old videos. Bill Bailey. Remember, Ego told you this. So Michael Jackson didn't first come up with that exact step, but they named it the moonwalk after him, and he was on the Motown 25. Goddamn Tito, damn, and he's the one that popularized it. Floyd is the biggest, highest paid athlete of the century and decade and all this shit. So he's the one that everybody knows the Philly shell from. You feel what I'm saying? Everyone knows it because of him. So that's the difference. But anyway, Floyd got to be, like, he really, I don't know, this shit's just crazy. Because now I see everyone doing, I just seen I forgot who it was, but I seen someone get knocked out using the Philly shell recently. I don't know if it's on the Top Rank card. I forgot who it was. They was in the shell and got fucked up. And I've seen a lot of people not having success with the shell. Really weird. I don't know why Jarrett Hurd was doing that. Jarrett Hurd, did he start boxing late? Because I feel like Jarrett Hurd still care about how he's looking. You know what I'm saying? You got to just feel that shit. I think he was like caring more how he was looking, like, as doing it. Like, he wants to look like cute and flashy with it, but it ain't for that, especially when someone's throwing hands, like just throwing punches. Actually, truth be told, Broner's shell is not as bad as some of these other dudes. I don't know about now, but I'm talking about like 35 Broner. His shell was actually solid, to be honest. It wasn't like impenetrable. And see, this the other thing is I seen Berto use it. The other thing is Floyd, he's just too influential. People don't know why they're even using it though. That's why it's weird. It's like a kid. You ever heard a kid just say a cuss word or a bad word and you know they don't or shouldn't know what that means? Like a little ass kid. I'm talking about like a 2-3-year-old. And they're like, orgy. And you're like, damn, what you know about an orgy? You know what I'm saying? That's how these new fighters are to me. Like it's just like a kid heard a dad say the bad word, you know, and then they repeat it. That's what I look at like this game. People doing the Philly shell, they don't even know when or why they're doing it. You just trying shit out, huh? Oh, I think you know who it was. I think Wilder's brother got knocked out in the shell. Real talk. I think it was Marcellus Wallace. I think he got knocked out in the shell. Bro, I don't know. It's weird. Like the shell is not. I don't know. It's just not. It's hard to learn. It's hard to learn anyway. And you have to have reflexes and timing, and you have to know when and why you're doing it. You have to know why you're doing it. And people just be doing it just, I don't know, for the fuck of it. Hey, I increased the font size on the chat. Is that size better for y'all on the screen? I think it was Wilder's brother got knocked out in the shell in his last fight. Cause the dude switched and then came at him with the left. And he didn't know, he was like, oh shit, you know. The dude came out, he did some fancy footwork and then changed stances and went to a southpaw stance. He was right open for it. Do you see what I'm saying? That Philly shell, if you're not knowing what to expect, that straight left, that's why Floyd didn't do it so much with Pacquiao. He do it when he want, but you can't do it. They don't. If you fight a southpaw in the shell as an orthodox fighter, you lined up with that left, that straight left. So it's not good to do if you don't know why or when you're doing it, especially with the southpaw. Is one defense better than the other, Philly shell or high guard or the bob and weave? No. I mean, I think it's just what works for you. See, Floyd's gifted because he can do all of it. Versus Cotto. You know, actually, I think when Shane Mosley hurt him, I think he just put a high guard. See, y'all got to study boxing, bro. Floyd is a dog, bro. People say all this goofy shit. Floyd was hurt and start walking towards Shane Mosley with the fucking high guard, bro. On unsteady legs, like what, bro? Doghouse rules. Floyd is a dog, bro. If you look at, I don't know, man. I just feel like a lot of young fighters, they're not doing certain drills or something. Like J-Rock. I like and value J-Rock's skill, but he keeps getting hit with the right uppercut. Charlo hit him, knocked him out basically with that punch. Rosario wasn't that what he was landing? A right uppercut? Bro, he still keep falling for the right uppercut. That uppy, pop. Yeah, oh shit. And it got his head going crazy. He taking a whole uppy. You got to work on that stuff. But the other thing is, I don't like what J-Rock do when he's hurt. He's a great fighter. He can bounce back. But he got to work on what he does when he's hurt. He don't clinch. You're chopped liver, bro. If you that badly hurt and you refuse to clinch, then it is what it is. Rosario was coming for you. Grim Reaper shit. He was coming for you, and you won't clinch him. You're not going to make it out. There's no way, you know, against big punchers and already being hurt. You got to find a way. You got to, like, swallow your pride, whatever the reason is. Yeah, you trying to throw us on. I hate that. I hate when the people. Tim Bradley did that goofy shit with Ruslan. Ruslan melting his shit. Bradley, you on the ropes. Bro, you have a concussion. Stop. Did you see Bradley on the rope? His eyes literally were crossed. And Ruslan was like trying to find it. And then Bradley. Bro, you don't even, you swimming and shit, bro. You tripping. Luckily, it worked out for Bradley and he won that fight, but that was a little bit too close for comfort. You got to use this when it comes to that boxing shit. It's always going to be someone stronger than you. Faster. More creative. That's another thing. Some people they almost get shocked because they underestimate people and they don't expect somebody to be that good. Like I think J-Rock thought shit was sweet with Rosario based on what he was saying before the fight. And he's like, man, I beat better guys. I beat Jay Hurd. If I could beat Jay Hurd, what is Rosario, who lost to a guy I beat? But boxing don't work like that. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. So, anyway, solid fights on. I got to get my voice a rest. My shit, I think I was yelling at y'all earlier. But yeah, Danny Garcia keep getting disrespected. Hey, y'all got to get these likes up. Y'all got to get these likes up. Where we at with likes? Someone do a like check. The money's all there. We getting the money, but we got to get them likes. Damn. I hope this is not going to be a bad allergy season. I feel like my allergies already. Ego yelled at me. What? Where we at? Someone do a like check. Where we at? Refresh your screen and let me know. Shout out to the Navy. Ego, we supporting. Shout out to the Navy. Shout out to my people. 123. All right, I'm out for sure. 123? That's horrible. For as long as I've been in there? Hell no. Like check. Where we at? Yeah, I'm out. I'll holler at y'all. I got to get my voice a rest anyway. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Danny Garcia, Jarrett Hurd, Showtime Boxing. And, yeah, I'll be back with some more heat. I'm glad a lot of people, they said they liking the new layout. You know, we just switching it up for y'all. I got some new gear coming. Y'all ain't seen the last of it. I got a lot of new gear coming. New year, new gear. You know what it is. Yeah, the likes are ass, though. The money was great. The super chats, all that shit was great. But the likes were trash. So I'm out. Appreciate you guys.